my name is Ryan Lamoureux. This is my Phase 5 submission to be a pro Valorant player and to join FaZe Clan. I am a current college student majoring in mathematics at UCF, and I'm a gamer. So question 1, what am I passionate about? Well, firstly, learning. I've always gravitated towards the idea of learning new things and, becoming smarter and sharing my knowledge with those around me. But as far as hobbies or activities, my main passion is gaming. I've been gaming since I could hold a controller, whether that be LAN parties that my father hosted when I was 4 for like Halo, or spending mindless, absurd hours on Super Smash Brothers when I was little, or grinding out League play and Black Ops 2. Gaming has just always been my go-to, and it will continue to be for the rest of my life. Question 2, who or what inspires me? First and foremost, my family inspires me. I know it's a common answer, but I can't do this question without mentioning them. They have given me unconditional love and support no matter what I have done. And while I might not, have perfect relationship, no one does, and I'd like to think mine's as close as you can get. They've been there at my highest of highs, and they've helped me at my lowest of lows, and without them, I would not be where I am today, and it would be much worse. And I'm forever thankful for that. On the gaming side, I have loved Counter-Strike since I learned that it was a thing, which was probably around 2016 or 2015. And there are a few names in that scene that really speak out to me as inspiring. And those names would be Glaive, Simple, Olafmeister, and Zipnix. The reason I choose them, they each have their own unique qualities that I admire. Glaive is the most revolutionary mind behind Counter-Strike. He took a aim fest with tactics to a chess game that can only be played with the most mechanical skill. He changed the face of the game whole by himself, and he and Astralis became the most dominant team, not because they were better, because they were smarter. And I cannot express how ridiculously cool that is to me. 2, Olafmeister. Olafmeister went from being a legend of the game, and he still is, to one of the most pivotal and important role players on FaZe's roster. He took a step down from the limelight in order to do whatever the team needed, and that desire to win is beyond words to me. 3, Simple. Simple is a talent of a generation. His aim and game sense is beyond comparison, in my opinion, and he only backs that up with a competitive integrity that most people could dream of. He went from kind of a toxic teammate, admittedly, to a phenomenal teammate and a person who, when faced with the ability to see the opponent's radar on stage, he would speak up to the crew because he wants to win on his terms. He wants to win fair and square, and he will. Admitted, no major, but and the final one is Zipnix. A rock. He is the most consistent man in all of Counter-Strike. There's something to be said about not having the flashiest aim, the quickest of reactions, but being so feared because of your mind and your ability to be a robot, to never crack or crumble under the pressure, and to perform at a consistent level no matter what. That is beyond human. So yeah, I guess those would be the people who inspire me in gaming. Piggybacking, ironically, a lot of those players have been on leave for burnout, and a lot of people would think that that's a negative thing, whereas I wholeheartedly disagree. They are burnt out, not because they don't love the game, but because they may have loved it too much. They put their heart and soul, their blood, sweat, and tears, and all of their waking moments into the game. They wanted nothing more than to win and to be the best that they could be. Is that something to fault them for, or is it a mistake health-wise, admittedly, but you know, it's their craft and you have to admire their passion and dedication beyond all else. And it's not like they resent the game either. They're coming back, or are already back. They want to win and continue. They didn't put in those hours just to quit. They took a break to put their health first and are coming back. It's not about the fact that they fell down. It's the fact that they're going to get back up and they will rise again. So yeah, question 3, how long have I been creating content online? I first streamed probably in Destiny, before I got my first PC for gaming, which was probably around 2015, 2016. I've been off and on since, just, you know, life and education, as always, come first as the more realistic means to put bread on the table. So that's what I've been trying to focus on, but every moment that I could and I could justify it, I've been online, and then when I could for that, I've been streaming. But the first one being 4 or 5 years ago. What talents am I most proud of and excited to share? Well, I alluded to this earlier, but outside of just my ability to click heads, I have a very analytical and mathematical brain and an ability to teach that I believe would greatly benefit FaZe. I have been following Counter-Strike, which is a very similar game to Valorant, for a long time, and I've thrown myself into the analysis of it, and I love the idea of, you know, using knowledge and numbers and in order to win. For example, when I was playing ranked with a bunch of friends of mine, I kept tally of our kills, deaths, assists, KD, KDA, trades, rounds won on each map, on each character, trades, missed trades, ult value, just, you know, a bunch of things in order to help shed light on what each person needs to improve on each character, on each map as a whole, but not as a means of saying anyone's better than the other, but as a, you know, if you don't know where to go, numbers can help show you the way, and they'll never tell the whole story, but if you get someone who knows the story and has the numbers to back you up, that's a lot of powerful information. And, you know, doing stuff like that, lineups, plans for executions, you know, all that is something I adore. I would do for fun, and I do for fun, but is infinitely valuable, in my opinion, to a tactical shooter such as Valorant. So yeah, and then why do I want to join FaZe? I mean, what gamer doesn't? I mean, it's been a dream of mine to be a pro or a streamer for as long as I can remember. I mean, kids want to grow up and be a basketball player. I wanted to play video games and make money. I, you know, have so many distinct memories of jumping off of buildings with Commando Pro and Modern Warfare 2, going for trick shots, trying out for FaZe, watching machinima respawn of players in FaZe, hearing about Pomage and all of these, the rise of the rivalry between Optic and FaZe. And I mean, FaZe is the pillar of esports. It's been a dream of mine literally forever to be a part of that, and it's just an incredible thing that FaZe is offering to do this to the general public, to give people who felt like they haven't had a voice or a way to get noticed, and it's, I mean, it's just my dream. It's that simple. Yeah. Thank you.